History is full of truly decisive moments. One of the very most important of them happened in the year 1945, the fall of Nazi Germany and the end of Hitler's regime. But just imagine for a moment what truly would have happened if this significant fall had never ever occurred. What would our entire world look like today if Adolf Hitler's oppressive regime had continued its tyrannical rule to this very day? In this hypothetical world, Nazi Germany ultimately won World War II. The Allied armies were decisively defeated and overcome. The Soviet Union collapsed. Europe came completely and utterly under Hitler's oppressive control. The once vibrant cities of Paris, London, and even Moscow were no longer free and independent cities. They became provinces of the Third Reich's empire. Nazi flags could be seen on every street, and individual freedoms became a forgotten thing of the past. With this victory, the world would be left without a balance of power. The United States would become isolated and would no longer be a superpower. Germany, by controlling Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa, would become the absolute power in the world. The oil resources of the Middle East would fall under Berlin's control. The local governments would be nothing more than puppets following Germany's orders. One of the most important changes in today's world was technology. Imagine, if you will, if the internet, all satellites, and even space travel were not created and controlled by America, but instead by the Nazis. The entire internet would be a tool for promoting Nazi ideology. Television and the mainstream media would only ever show precisely what the government truly desired and wanted the public to see. Cinema and music were only allowed to be broadcast if they were in line with the Nazi Party's rules. People's daily lives in such a world were constantly filled with profound fear. Books were heavily censored, different cultures and languages were gradually and systematically destroyed. The only official language and culture that remained was German and Nazi ideology. People were forced to show complete loyalty to the government. Any opposition could mean the end of a family's life. Imagine walking through the streets of Berlin or Paris today and seeing Nazi statues and posters on every corner. Even science would have taken a different path. The human experiments that were horrifically conducted during World War II would have continued in this world. Perhaps scientific advancements would have been achieved more quickly, but the price would have been extremely high. The destruction of morality and humanity, a world without human rights, a world without freedom of speech, a gray and soulless world. Fortunately, that was just an idea. History chose a different path. Hitler's regime fell, and the world was given another chance to build a different future. Despite all the problems we face today, the fall of Nazi Germany allowed freedom, cultural diversity, and human rights to survive. So, what do you truly think?